My name is MIZ MARTO. I'm a self-taught leathersmith from Byron Bay. I run a clothing label called Spunk Hide. I started creating clothing when I was about 5 years old. I made my first Cabbage Patch doll dress. My mum taught me how to sew, and by the time I was a teenager, I was making all of my own clothing. Tonight I'm showcasing all of my apocalyptic sort of style stuff that I've been doing. So I use lots of studs and of course lots of leather, chain, and I'm sort of get inspired from molecules and apocalyptic sort of fashion to bring it all together. I couldn't create anything without music. It's kind of my driving force, and I listen to a lot of Tool and Rage Against the Machine, but I also, and that's usually when I'm banging out studs in the studio. Music kind of makes me use my art in a different way, so depending on how I'm feeling that day and what music that I'm listening to is great inspiration for what I create. I find my greatest inspirations come from molecules, from all different kinds of environments, the city, the country, the ocean. I have a place on the beach that I create all of my stuff, so I get influence from my surroundings. I get a lot of inspiration from transformational festivals. They're a platform where artists can create and collaborate to make amazing things, whether it's audio, visual, fashion, whether it's installations. I really find that it gives me a lot of drive. I try and create all of my pieces as one-offs. So I'm really trying to promote individuality in all of my fashion to keep it unique to my style and my label, so that when you look at that work, you know that it's mine. And I'm trying to promote individuality mostly. I don't ever want to reproduce the same piece twice. It will always be different. I tried to use a lot of colour throughout the last sort of line that I did to try and create a little bit more diversity in my product so I can reach a few more people. I'm going to keep on creating. I'll do this until the end of time. I go to sleep thinking about what I'm going to make the next day, and I wake up making what I thought about I was going to make the day before. I'm going to either do it or I'm going to die trying. I sell my products through the Stitch Witch in Byron Bay. I also supply at the Pixie Collective down in Melbourne. I sell online at Etsy, which is my Spunk Hide store on Etsy. I also have a page on Facebook where I sell my goods through. My name's MIZ MARTO and I'm a raw artist.